Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find peer-reviewed scholarly articles, how to download them into your computer, and then how to extract quotes that you can put into your outline and use for your partner presentation. So the first thing you want to do is go to the SCC website. Once you are here, you can click on Library. In the library here, if you are not logged in, at the top here, it will ask you to log in. Once you do that, it will bring you back to this page. When you are logged in, you're back to this page. Click on Databases and then select a database. Scroll down to Communication and Mass Media Complete. Once you've done that, click on Connect. It will now take you to the EBSCOhost website. We are logged in as SCC here, and you can treat this kind of like Google. You're looking for academic articles, but you will type in the keywords that are based on the chapter and concepts you plan to use for your partner presentation. So let's say that I am looking to use chapter 2 and main point 1 can be power distance. And let's say because this is a work training or a workplace training, I can type in employee, and by using those keywords, I might be able to find what I'm looking for. So once I do that, I'll click on search. It will then take you to a list of articles that you may want to use. There are 18 results here. And before you decide to pick an article, there are two things you must do. The first is at the bottom left here, click on scholarly peer reviewed. If you don't do that, you may get some news articles like CNN or NPR that will not work for this project. But when you click there, you can be rest assured safe that you will find academic scholarly articles. Once you do that, the beginning date here, you want to change to at least 10 years ago. So even when you write papers and do projects for SCC and you transfer to a university, they're going to ask you to find at least articles that were made in the last 10 years. Now, I know it says 2016 here. That's probably why. The reason for that is probably because there haven't been many articles published about power distance and employees in the last 2 years. That's totally fine. So look through the titles here. They're pretty descriptive. Find one you like. I did this before I made the video, so this one I liked here. The influence of power distance and communication on Mexican workers. Now they're descriptive, so you might like it just based on what it says. If you're not too sure, click on the magnifying glass to the right, scroll down to the abstract, and when you read that, it will tell you more about the article. If you are satisfied with that and you want to read the article and find out if you can find a quote in there about power distance, click on PDF full text. It will take you to a screen that has more information about the article. So you have the title there, the author's last name, the journal information there, the abstract we saw earlier. And these articles can be between 10 to 25 pages long. If you scroll down, there's a lot of pages here. Don't worry, you don't have to read the whole thing. What you can do here is download the PDF, right? When you click on that, you'll download it, open it in your computer. It should look something like this, similar to what we saw in the web page, but now you have the PDF on your computer. When you get to this point, instead of reading all the pages, what you can do is go to the search bar, or if you're using Adobe, click on the search magnifying glass, pretty similar to this. Now, before you type in power distance, what you will be looking for, here's a little tip. You can put quotations before and after the two words to look for those two words that are together in the article. Otherwise, if you just type in power distance, it may find words in the article that are separate, right? Power by itself, distance by itself. When you do this, right, it will only find those two terms that are together. So I'm looking for that. And then page 2, let's say I like a quote from page 2, I highlighted it here. Power distance refers to the degree to which an individual prefers to be told what to do and how by persons in higher power positions than themselves. If you like that quote there, what you're going to do is you're going to retype it. Don't copy and paste it. It's going to be pretty messy if you do that. Retype it into your outline, which is right here. This is your partner presentation outline template. Okay, so I already typed in power distance there. It's what I'm going to use for this. I'm going to delete this information, but don't forget, when you delete it, you have to type in author's last name, publisher and year, and then comma, the direct quote. Now, this can be in any order, really, whatever you're comfortable with. I think even the way I wrote it, let's see, the way I wrote it was a little bit different. I copied and pasted here just for the sake of time. but you're going to type it in. So I did type this in first. I typed in according to Matlock, right, which is the last name of the author. So in APA citation, we use last names. 2012 in the Journal of Business Communication. Now this can be in any order here as long as you have these things: author's last name, year, and publisher, and then comma, that should be a capital, comma, and then the direct quote as it's written there. Okay, as it's written in there, you will type the direct quote here, and you just finish your first academic source citation. Okay, so that's in the outline. The next thing you'll do for this source and every source that you use, you're going to use 6, right? 2 for each main point, 2 here and 2 here. Scroll down to references. I already typed it in for you, but this is how it should look for APA. It's very similar to the outline, but it has more information. So let me go through it real quick for you. It's author's last name, comma, first name initial, middle name initial. These are 2 periods. In parentheses, the year it was published. This is the title here, but notice how the title is not in caps, so you will not capitalize the first words, only proper nouns in the first word here. And then the publisher is in italics. We have the volume number there, issue number, and then pages. And you're probably wondering, where'd you find all this information? Well, in most articles, you can see this at the very top. If I just zoom in here, there is the author's first and last name, the title there. This here, journal of, those words kind of set off an alarm for you. Journal of something is usually the publisher's name. So Journal of Business Communication, this is the volume number, issue number, and then pages, right? So all you need is that to complete your references page and to enter your source into the outline. Now, you need 6 different sources. So this is 1, right? So you can split it with your partner. You do 3, he or she does 3, and you can save some time, right? But this is how you'll go about doing that. So in this video, we talked about how to find academic peer-reviewed articles, how to extract quotes, how to find that information in the articles, and then put them into your outline and your references page. All right, if you have more questions, let me know in class or email me. Thank you very much and good luck.